Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, now I know I haven't done a video for quite some time, and the last post I put out on the community page was, would you like me to do a video on the music in the Bruce Lee movies, the soundtracks? Well, that is a minefield. It's going to take a lot of work and quite a lot of editing, and I've just been kind of busy. Today I wanted to talk about the censorship of The Way of the Dragon. As you know, Bruce Lee films over in the UK were butchered by the censors. They was all cut. I mean, Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon got away with it in the early days, but Way of the Dragon and Game of Death, not so much. Bruce Lee's Way of the Dragon was first classified for the UK cinemas on the 15th of February 1974, and it was given an X rating with a running time of 99 minutes, apparently. But today I want to talk about the home video BBFC cuts and how Bruce Lee's 1972 directorial debut, and arguably one of Bruce's best films, was butchered by James Furman and the BBFC here in the UK. The first home video release of The Way of the Dragon was in November 1982 on both VHS and Betamax from Rank Home Video, and it featured the international cover poster by Yun Tai-Yung on the front cover, with a rear cover featuring a synopsis inside a hand-drawn bamboo frame. Also on the rear cover, and the green labelled cassette, is the X certificate. It also stated the running time of 88 minutes. The actual running time was 87 minutes and 21 seconds. But in this video, I'm going to compare the even more censored VHS from ForFront Polygram Video Limited, released in 1997, to the uncut medium rare Blu-ray released in 2010. Now, back in the days of video, Bruce Lee fans really couldn't enjoy his movies in their full glory. The BBFC had a major problem with the nunchuck. They really did, and James Furman especially, the head of the BBFC, which was the British Board of Film Classifications over here. And it got to a point in the mid-90s when in 1996 they released Enter the Dragon, the Screen Classics version, on video. And you know the famous poster where he's got the nunchucks and John Saxon and Jim Kelly above him? They put a pole in his hand. That's how insane it got. Way of the Dragon, 1972, I mean, even on the front of this ForFront video that I'm talking about today, they had 1973 on the front. The quality control on this was abysmal. And obviously Way of the Dragon, at the back, he used two sets of nunchuckers extensively. We never got to see that until, well, I got to see it in the early 90s through someone out of a newspaper, but it didn't get an official release until 2001. That's how long it took. You guys in the States and everywhere else, don't know how lucky you had it. I'm surprised they didn't take that iconic poster and airbrush the nunchuck from under his arm. And that's not all. They sometimes shortened or completely removed scenes where there was a downed opponent and someone hit them. That was a big no-no. And I suppose it's only fair to mention as well, while I'm on the subject of video, I mean, it's easy to look back now and sort of frown upon them. Now we've got 4K Ultra HD Bruce Lee films. But the picture quality was kind of naff. And also, back in them days, we all had square tellies, 4.3. And Bruce Lee's movies were shot at 2.35 widescreen. So the cinematography of them was ruined. Imagine watching the Colosseum fight now on 4.3. What we had to put up with, I guess. For this video, I'm using the Kung Fu Monthly's Bruce Lee Society book as a little bit of reference from dates and releases, and also a website called moviecensorship.com, because I don't own the ForFront videos anymore. I did actually own these, believe it or not, back in the day, and you still can get them. They are on eBay. You can buy Way of the Dragon on its own, and you can even still buy the box set, and there's one on there still sealed. Why anyone would want to buy these videos now is literally beyond me. They were butchered. Let's talk about the cuts. The first cut of the movie starts at 32 minutes and 59 seconds, and it's the fight out the back with the waiters, the thugs, and Bruce Lee. And the first cut of this fight scene, there are two, is the movement number 4, where Bruce Lee kicks the big guy with a beard in the back before he does the dragon whips his tail. And that scene plays like this, uncensored.
Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Now the Censored removed 5.8 seconds from this scene, reducing it to this.
Dragon whips his tail.
Well, I didn't even know Dragon Seeks Path was a thing. Back in the day when he just went to Dragon Whips his tail, I thought that was the cut. But why take that out? I mean, he literally just kicked him in the back. It makes no sense. The next cut from that fight scene is at 33 minutes and 35 seconds. And that's where the dark guy with the red shirt on gets knocked to the ground and Tung Lung, Bruce Lee, knocks him out while he's on the floor and sits on his chest. And then he takes out the other 2 goons. And that plays out like this. Now the censors had a problem with Bruce Lee hitting someone while they was on the ground, so they removed 16.2 seconds from this scene, making it look like this. Alright, I get it. The censors really didn't like someone being hit while they was on the ground. But you're talking about the mid-90s, when there was films like Goodfellas, where they was literally stomping on the guy in the bar. You know, why cut it out? It just makes no sense to me. The next cut from the movie is at 40 minutes and 49 seconds, and it's where the boss has sent round a hitman to take Bruce Lee and Nora Mal back to see the boss, and he's holding a gun. So as you know, Bruce Lee throws a dart into his hand, and he attacks him, and that scene plays out like this.
It looks like we'd better go.
Shut up! Now move. Oh! See you.
But again, the censors had a problem with Bruce Lee hitting someone while they was on the floor, so they removed 24.2 seconds from this scene. So that played out like this.
It looks like we'd better go.
Shut up! Now move. Oh!
Again, the hitman being hit while he's on the floor was a big no-no. But literally, you see Bruce trip him over, he drops to the floor and it cuts to John T. Benn turning round the boss. What happened to the hitman? Ludicrous. The next cutscene from the film is at 44 minutes and 47 seconds, and while Bruce Lee and Nora Mal are taking in the sights of Rome, the boss, Ho, and the thugs turn up at the restaurant and pistol whip and kick Ah Kwon. And that plays out like this.
Over there!
Now.
Come on, we're in here! Move, move! Come on!
Where's the man from Hong Kong named Tang?
Speak up! Try it. Try it. Go on. Try it.
Come on. You better tell me where he is.
Don't know.
Come on. Where is he?
Okay, that's enough. I'll tell you, he's coming here.
Well, where is he now?
But the censors obviously had a problem with this scene, so they removed 33.2 seconds from it, making it play out like this.
Over there. Now.
Come on, around here. Move. Come on.
Where's the man from Hong Kong named Tang?
Speak up.
Where it comes to the nunchucks at the back, I'm not going to play the whole scene, by the way, because it goes on for about 4 minutes. The infamous nunchuck scene was completely removed from the censored version. At 49 minutes and 51 seconds, this incredible scene played like this.
Listen! Boss, that bastard got away!
Go and get him, but no guns.
Get him! Get him! Mamma mia!
Come, Miss Chen, why don't you quit while you can still afford to? You better give up. We'll give you a good deal. There's no way you could lose by accepting it. Huh? How about it?
Hello.
This cut in total had a whopping 4 minutes and 14 seconds removed, so the BBFC cut played out like this.
Listen! Boss, that bastard got away!
Go and get him, but no guns.
It makes no sense how they cut this. All the bow staff stuff that Bruce Lee does out the back, gone. Literally just takes his top off, down to the vest, and then miraculously teleported in to confronting the boss, who's coming down from the doorway. I mean, Coherence. It made no sense. We craved all this, but this is mid-90s. I don't know what Furman was thinking. The next cut scene was at 64 minutes and 28 seconds at the boss's office, where Tung and the waiters rescue Nora Meow. The uncensored scene plays as follows. The ForFront VHS had 36.6 seconds removed from this fight scene, so the scene played out like this. This fight scene at the boss's office, it was just harmless stuff. It's an action movie, there's going to be fighting, it's a martial art movie. But cutting this bit out, I know, right, there was one guy on the floor getting hit, but it wasn't even that bad. Crazy. The next scene, at 76 minutes and 4 seconds, with Bruce, the waiters versus Bob Wall and Wong Lin-sik, plus Uncle Wang's Betrayal, has no less than 8 cuts to it.
Me first.
This had 17.6 seconds worth of cuts, reducing it to this.
Me first.
Okay, I'll get it. They didn't like Bob Wall punching the guy when he was on the floor. But why? It wasn't even that bad. You didn't even see it. You just see Bob Wall punching down. At 76 minutes and 33 seconds, the fight with Bruce and Bob Wall played out like this. The censors removed another 23.4 seconds, shrinking it down to this. And it was just martial arts stuff. I don't understand why they cut that out. At 77 minutes and 27 seconds, it's the Bob Wall groin kick that played out like this, uncut. Another 4.4 seconds. So he kicked in between the legs. The next cut is 77 minutes and 35 seconds, and that played out uncut like this. Another 2.4 seconds of Bruce punching Bob Wall between the legs. Really? He done it from so far away and then they zoomed in to Bruce Lee's face. Why cut it out? At 77 minutes and 40 seconds, the uncut version played like this. Another 9.8 seconds removed of Wong In-sik kicking Unicorn Chan in the back. Okay, Wong In-sik kicked Unicorn Chan about 5 times in the back. You don't see it that bad. It's just a few kicks in the back. It really wasn't that bad. Does it make any sense to you? Because I am dumbstruck why they would even take that out. At 78 minutes and 19 seconds, played out like this uncut. Another 4 seconds cut, reducing it to this. I love that kick where Bruce kicks him and he flips over. Why they took that out is beyond me. And at 79 minutes and 16 seconds, played out like this. .2 seconds of Uncle Wang's stabbing of the waiters. And Uncle Wang stabbing Unicorn Chan and Tony Lau was ridiculous. You see the knife come out, but he stabs them from behind. You don't see the blade go in. We're talking about mid-90s, by the way, guys. You just see the reactions. Why edit it? The final fight with Chuck Norris had 2 cuts removed from the video release. The first scene played like this. This had 52 seconds removed from the scene, from the knee kick right the way through to the last haymaker, and it played like this. Now, from the knee kick to the haymakers, look, I don't know why they took all that lot out. And ironically, where Bruce Lee does that sort of like Wing Chun stuff, where he does a few punches up close with Chuck, that was in the censored original BBFC cut of Game of Death. You know, the intro of Game of Death is a scene from the Colosseum. So even though it was cut out of The Way of the Dragon, it was in the Game of Death. Clown shoes. Finally, at 91 minutes and 17 seconds, in the last cut of the film, Bruce kicks Chuck against the wall, then follows up with a bunch of haymakers, which played like this. This had 4.8 seconds of the punches removed from this scene, reducing it to this. And still to this day, when I see them haymakers against Chuck Norris against the wall, it still looks kind of new and fresh to me, because I'd never seen that. Not only from the 90s video, it wasn't in the original 1982 video of Way of the Dragon. So yeah, kind of mind-blowing really. There was 20 cuts in Way of the Dragon in total, not including the credits. And also, I suppose it's fair to mention that on the video of Way of the Dragon, it literally came up with the end. As Tongue's walking off, it stops and just says the end, as opposed to having the credits roll as you see Bruce walk off into the distance. Yeah, so it's kind of mind-blowing to me. The UK VHS running time was 86 minutes and 10 seconds. That's without the credits. The UK Blu-ray was 93 minutes and 29 seconds. So roughly, with all the cuts, it was about 8.5 minutes worth of cuts. 8.5 minutes of all the action. They ruined it. Now, James Furman retired from the BBFC in 1999, and The Way of the Dragon was finally released uncut on the 11th of June 2001 by Hong Kong Legends, with a running time of 1 hour and 28 minutes. On the 24th of December 2002, Furman was admitted to the Royal Free Hospital in Hampstead, London, with acute pneumonia, and he died later that day, closing a chapter on British film censorship. Censorship in movies can be arbitrary and inconsistent. There is no clear and universal standard or criterion for deciding what should be censored or not in movies. Different countries, cultures, religions and groups may have different opinions and sensitivities on what is offensive, harmful and inappropriate. Censorship in movies can also be influenced by political, economical or personal interests and agendas, rather than by objective and rational reasons. Censorship can also vary depending on the time, place and context. Therefore, censorship can be unfair, unjust and unreliable. So there you go, guys. That's my video. They ruined the Bruce Lee movies over here, but Way of the Dragon especially got butchered. So hopefully YouTube didn't censor me too much on this. You never know with these things. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and maybe learnt a couple of things along the way. And with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have yourselves a fantastic week. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Take care, people.